Hey, my name is Nick Longobardi, and we're going to cook one of my recipes out of the book, Treasures of an Italian Kitchen. We're going to make the quick flavored meat sauce, which only takes about an hour to do, and we're going to get started with some of the ingredients that I've already laid out on the counter. So what we're going to use is a quarter cup of olive oil, and the meat I've chosen today is a piece of pork rib that's going to flavor that sauce, and when that fat renders down, it's going to give it a great flavor. We have some dried basil, probably about a tablespoon's worth. We have one medium-sized onion and 3 cloves of garlic. We have some salt and pepper, and then a can of crushed tomatoes. Very important for this recipe. So we're going to get started by first putting the oil in the pot and getting that hot. You want to put that on a high heat so that we can sear this pork. When that gets hot, we'll put that right in the pot. In the meanwhile, I'm going to cut up this garlic so that we can put it into the food processor to kind of blend these two onion and garlic flavors together. So just peel. I've already cut the onions and peeled the skin off of them so that we can get this going in that food processor. You want to get the onions and garlics pretty much down to a soupy consistency. This way, like I said, it's a quick sauce, so you want to make sure that it's going to be a smooth consistency and not kind of chunky, because it's not going to take long to cook. I suppose I should have already peeled the garlic on this too, but it'll only take a minute, and we'll put that right in the processor. This sauce, like I said, only takes an hour or so to cook. I mean, of course, the longer it cooks, the more that fat will render down on that bone. Okay, so we're going to take the food processor, and we're going to add these onions. And it's just a tiny food processor, and the garlic, and we're going to chop this down pretty fine. If you don't have a processor, you can use the knife and chop it as fine as you can get it. But a little food processor really goes a long way. Just shake that around a little bit. And the food processor is not cooperating this morning. Okay, the food process is being a little difficult, but in the meanwhile, we're going to put this pork in the pot to get it to sear down. Be careful, that'll splatter on you. Let me take you over to show you. This is what you want that to do. You want it to sizzle and sear. And be careful of the splatter. Actually, for safety, you can put that lid on there. Let's see if we can get this to go a little more. Okay, that's going to be good right there. So you see what you have is a nice fine mulch of onions and garlic, so to speak. Oh, and the smoke alarm. Next thing we're going to do is add the onion and garlic to that pork that's searing in that pot. And you want to bring the temperature down to a medium high. Oh, the smell is a killer right here. So once this is going to caramelize these onions and garlic and finish this off really nicely. We're going to add the tomatoes. Put that on the pot, and we're going to add about 3/4 of a can of water. We want this to reduce for the hour that it's on the stove. Just give that a nice stir. Kind of blend those together. Perfect. Now we're going to add our dry basil. This is about a tablespoon of basil. Right in. We're going to do a pinch of salt or so, and we can taste it at the end if it needs more salt and pepper. And some pepper finally. And basically that is your sauce recipe. It's really quick and easy and only going to take an hour. So we'll stir all the ingredients in. That's perfect. We've lowered the heat. We're going to cover that pot. We'll come back to it in probably about 20 minutes or so and keep stirring.